The creative industry is about to be flipped on its head. A revolutionary AI called LovArt just launched. And it doesn't assist designers, it replaces them. This isn't your average tool. LovArt takes a simple idea, text prompt, or even vague inspiration, and instantly transforms it into polished visuals, layouts, or full campaigns, all without touching Photoshop or Illustrator. With built-in collaboration, real-time feedback loops, and deep design reasoning, it's like having an entire design team in your browser 24/7. Adobe, Figma, Canva. They've never seen competition like this. In today's video, we'll break down what LovArt is, how it works, and why it could permanently change how design is done across marketing, media, and creative industries. LovArt is more than a platform. It's a radical shift in how visual content is created. Instead of giving you templates or asking for manual edits, it functions like a human designer that already understands your needs. Whether you're building a brand, designing an ad, or prototyping a campaign, LovArt generates high-quality visual outputs that are conceptually aligned with your message on the first try. What makes it different? Unlike traditional software that demands technical skill, LovArt takes abstract input, like an idea, a feeling, or a goal, and builds complete creative compositions from it. It handles layout, typography, color theory, and image balance like a trained designer. But it does it in seconds, not hours. Even more impressive is how it learns. The system adapts based on the user's choices and revisions, creating a feedback loop where the design agent refines itself over time. That means your work gets faster and more precise the more you use it. Another major leap. LovArt is collaborative by nature. Users can guide, adjust, and redirect the agent's output in real time. You're not locked into a single result. You can explore dozens of variations, styles, or brand voices effortlessly. This isn't just automation, it's intelligent creation. LovArt moves creative teams from task-based execution to high-level strategic thinking, where the AI handles the how, and the human only needs to focus on the what and why. One of LovArt's most disruptive features is that it removes the need for design software altogether. There's no interface filled with sliders, menus, or layers. Instead, users interact through simple commands, natural prompts, or collaborative goals. The AI handles the technical execution invisibly in the background, giving anyone the power to create without needing Photoshop skills or design training. This means non-designers, marketers, founders, social media managers can produce agency-level assets with zero learning curve. Just describe your intent, your audience, and maybe a vibe, and LovArt builds the vision for you. You're no longer dependent on creative bottlenecks, agency timelines, or slow iteration cycles. Even experienced designers are using LovArt to accelerate ideation and explore wild creative directions they wouldn't have time to manually mock up. It's not just faster, it's more imaginative. The system pulls from a deep aesthetic intelligence trained on real-world creative data, ensuring each visual has both impact and context. The platform also introduces multi-user creation sessions, where teams can co-develop a brand identity or campaign in real time. You get version control, dynamic exploration, and aesthetic experimentation, all in a shared environment. With LovArt, you're not dragging icons around a screen. You're directing a visual strategist that speaks in composition, emotion, and brand language. That's not just innovation. That's a complete redefinition of creative workflow. LovArt isn't just about generating visuals. It's the foundation for an entirely new creative infrastructure. Acting like an autonomous design engine, it understands the full brand journey. From product identity to social presence, it's capable of crafting consistent, emotionally resonant output across multiple formats and channels without manual input or back-and-forth approvals. It's equipped with an internal reasoning engine that doesn't just follow instructions, it interprets them. Give it a goal, like launch a campaign for eco-conscious Gen Z buyers, and it'll generate appropriate aesthetics, messaging tone, layout structure, and even delivery format, all while aligning with your broader brand DNA. What's even more disruptive is how LovArt treats creativity as a live system. It adapts in real time based on performance data, feedback loops, and market shifts. It doesn't just make assets, It evolves your brand's visuals with each campaign, sharpening its accuracy and resonance over time. And because it's inherently collaborative, multiple departments, marketing, strategy, product, can work together inside the platform. Everyone sees the same evolving canvas, with branching creative paths that remain editable and traceable. This changes how creative direction works. No files sent back and forth, no endless revisions, just live, intelligent brand evolution. In essence, LovArt is becoming the creative operating system for modern companies. It doesn't enhance old processes. It makes them irrelevant. The future of design won't revolve around tools or templates. It will revolve around intelligent agents that execute, learn, and evolve your vision. At its core, LovArt isn't built to serve like conventional apps. It operates with creative intent. This AI doesn't wait for commands. It anticipates creative needs, understands thematic context, and proposes options aligned with business and emotional objectives. It's more than automation. It's conceptual authorship. The system's architecture fuses design logic with aesthetic memory. It recalls visual decisions, audience reactions, and stylistic directions, ensuring continuity across every asset it generates. You're no longer starting from scratch each time. You're building on a self-expanding visual intelligence. LovArt also introduces the notion of design agents working across timelines. Campaigns are no longer momentary. They evolve through stages, and LovArt tracks, adapts, and refines creative output accordingly, without needing briefs or sync meetings. It proactively initiates iterations as new needs or market shifts emerge. This enables brand ecosystems to run semi-autonomously. Imagine a product launch where visuals, landing pages, and social assets are produced, adapted, and localized without manual oversight, all with creative consistency and emotional resonance. That's what LovArt delivers. Unlike Figma, Canva, or legacy creative software, there's no grid to manage or layers to unlock. You work in outcomes, not edits. You set direction. LovArt handles strategy, execution, and adaptation in one seamless motion. This isn't design tech, it's design consciousness, and it marks the beginning of a future where imagination becomes executable reality instantly. We've seen creative tools evolve, from physical sketchbooks to Photoshop to cloud-based platforms like Figma. But what LovArt brings to the table isn't just another upgrade, it's an entirely new dimension. This isn't about speeding up workflows or giving you more templates. LovArt represents a fundamental redesign of how ideas become visuals. It listens, reasons, adapts, and delivers with the kind of depth only a skilled creative director would provide. And it does it in seconds. For freelancers drowning in revision loops, for startups that can't afford a design team, for enterprise teams trying to scale consistent branding, LovArt is a game changer. It's not just replacing software, it's replacing the very need for it. The interface? Gone. The technical complexity? Handled. The execution? Instant. But here's the real shock. This isn't 5 years away. It's already here. And the creators using it now are quietly leapfrogging everyone else in the game. If you're still relying on traditional tools, you're not just working harder, you're falling behind. Because design is no longer about who has the best software. It's about who has the smartest assistant. And LovArt just became that assistant. So what do you think? Is this the death of Photoshop? Is Adobe in trouble? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash the like button if this blew your mind. And hit subscribe if you want to stay ahead of what's next in the AI revolution. The design world just changed. Are you ready to lead in it?